Good morning, everybody, and welcome to another episode of the Daily Boom Podcast, where we discuss all things crypto markets. That includes the majors like Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, meme coins, and of course, NFTs. Today, we're going to discuss the Dave Portnoy meme coin madness. We're going to talk about the OpenSea Airdrop debacle with news breaking this morning, and we're going to talk about some rumors swirling over the weekend about a pump fund Dutch auction TGE. Wild stuff in the crypto market. We're going to break it all down. We've got a lot to talk about. Thank you for joining me. We've got Easy Clemente Signal here. Signal, how was your weekend? How you feeling today?
It was good, man. It was good. You know, it's always good to have connections to back to the motherland because you know when tokens are going to drop. I had some people text me and be like, the president's going to drop a token of Central Africa. I was like, okay. Let me get the contract address. You know, it's good to be in the know. It's good to be in the know. I don't need to be in the corral. I'm in the continent.
You knew about that contract coming out?
Let's just say I got connections, man. Let's just say I got connections.
Did you get in?
I got passports and I got connections. I made my money this weekend. I don't need no Portnoy. I got car.
I was on a heater this weekend. I hit big on big balls. I got interrupted on the show on Friday when I tried to talk about it by Easy. He told me to shut the fuck up. To be fair, it was at like 500K market cap at that point.
I was in a mood on Friday, dude. I'm sorry.
I was just belligerently like, I don't know. I was in a mood too, I suppose, because I was like fist pumping a 500K market cap coin. Hit big there. Hit big last night. I didn't catch car, but I did catch the Maldives coin. Traded in and out of that like 4 times. Just absolutely cooked there. It's nice to see the trenches are alive. We were talking about the trenches being absolutely cooked and dead on Friday, but I feel like there was some life this weekend kind of brought back from the Portnoy coin. What do you think, Easy?
I think the Portnoy coin single-handedly brought back the trenches, to be honest. Like, when I saw that thing move, I was like, okay, this is interesting. I'm an idiot. I traded the Portnoy coin so poorly, like actual trading on it. I bought it at 3 mil, sold it at 10. Bought it at 70 mil, sold it at 160. So like that trade was good. But the big thing, once again, that's like continued to be the safest way for me to like make money on these things is LPing. I ended up making about 8K in fees on LPing while I went to bed because I knew it would range while he wasn't posting. And then I figured when he wakes up, which is Eastern time, he's flying to the Super Bowl. So he's probably got to wake up somewhat early. He'll end up tweeting about it, which spot on. And that was the like big run that it had up to 200 mil. So one-sided, I actually did a 2-sided bid ask on that one and ended up doing pretty well on it. And then I did the same playbook for the Central African Republic. But that was the same thing. So like between the two, LPing, I made, I think it was just shy of 16 grand in 48 hours with very minimal risk. And now that LPing has like the profit and loss cards, you can see exactly how much you made. So it ended up being, because they sold out of range on both sides of those, it ended up being about 18,000 after fees on both trades, which I was like, yeah, that's fine. Like I lost less in the trenches this weekend. I actually traded decently. Traded the Maldives token, traded the Thailand token, knowing both were rugs, but I figured they'll at least pump them to a mil. Missed the USA token that ran to 260 mil before the dev rugged it. There was a lot of that stuff, but it was like, the crazy thing was the volume on CAR and the volume on Stool, because pre-Kraken listing, everyone had to buy it on chain. So I was like, perfect. This is going to have insane volume. The Stool token had more volume on chain that day than Solana and USD swaps, which was crazy to see. It was like the highest volume I've ever seen for a token. And then with CAR, when the news came out that people thought it was a deep fake, that was when I started buying and making an LP, because I was like, all right, they're going to debunk this and send it back up. So let's just see if that happens. If it doesn't, we'll cut it. Ended up playing out exactly like that. So I was like perfectly content LPing those and not just spot trading. Because to be completely transparent, I've been trading like hot garbage, like absolute dumpster fire. I'm over clicking. I need to just slow down sometimes. I just really like to click the buttons, man. I know I really like to click the buttons. But like last week was generational loss territory for like 7 days of trading. I was like, man, I am just hemorrhaging cash. Like, what the fuck am I doing?
Yeah, I was right there with you last week. I was down pretty bad coming into the week. Turned it around, obviously, over the weekend. But yeah, it's like really identifying which kind of market we're in and like how frothy things are. Like if you keep trying to apply the same strategy day in and day out as the market adjusts, you're gonna get burned. Nick, seeing you joining us today, you were very busy, man, over the weekend. I saw tons of news reports in and out.
Dude, you sicko. You did a 2.5 hour live stream on Stool at like 10:30 at night. It was 1 a.m. I was like, dude, I'm gonna go to bed. Let's see if Nick's still alive. The sick bastard has Fibonacci lines on the jail stool chart, and he's like, yeah, so this is very
on the 1 minute.
Yeah, fibs on the 1 minute on a small time frame, like condensed. Like he's trading just this like small range, and he's like, all right, it's gonna bounce
Dude,
up
I like
786.
zoomed out later, and I was like, "What the fuck were you thinking, dude?"
Live for so 3 hours. You were locked in, dude. I'm not seeing you this locked in ever, literally ever. I was like, okay, this dude's mad that Portnoy's calling him out of his name. He's gonna trade this shit to oblivion.
I made money on this token, although I've since lost some because I put in some money. I made money as it went up. I top blasted it as well. I feel you on the over trading. I've watched like my I don't have a ton in the Memecoin wallets, but I've gone from like at the top, I think I was at 45K, and it went down to like, I don't know, 18K. The Dave Portnoy thing added a bunch of money, so I have like another 30 Sol, which gives me like 22K, something like that.
Hey, sorry to interrupt. Dave Portnoy just bought a Peach token with his public wallet.
All right. Ticker.
I'm going to send it in the private chat. It's a 2-day-old ticker. You sent it to graduation. I'm going to try to snipe this on...
he's live on Davey. He's gonna be live on Davey Day Trader in
a couple
15
minutes. I'm gonna try to snipe 5 Sol. This is 75%.
Is it migrating?
It's migrating.
Why do I not see it? Oh, my filters.
Just a heads up. I caught this on because we're using BullX. If you don't have BullX,
the snipe order.
Yeah, I use the snipe here. So it's a new feature with their upgrade recently on BullX. I got an alert on Portnoy's wallet because I have it safe. He sold some jail coin recently, which looks like it got airdropped to his wallet, and he just bought this Peach token.
So I don't know what he's tried out the snipe trade with 10 Sol.
I put 5 Sol into a snipe trade at 75% slippage on launch. I think this thing's just going to go ballistic, though. I don't think it's going to fill. Like, I would be absolutely ecstatic if it fills, but I think this thing's going to go straight to like 2 mil.
Someone said you're not going
1.5 mil.
Yeah, immediately.
Did not fill?
I got filled.
Did your snipe get filled?
Yeah, I'm up 20 Sol.
All right, you're
now he's capping again.
Capping.
Right.
Now I'm at 10 Sol.
I'm in at 2.6 Sol.
Now I'm at 10, 15, 10.
I'm gonna limit out. Like this is what I've been doing all weekend on these tokens.
We're gonna need to zoom into the 1 minute here. Absolutely sending. Your boy's a genius, and it's dumping, and it's pumping.
All right.
Yes, I don't know.
On the 30-second.
Yeah, I mean, the 30 seconds where you want to be with these new launches. I'm putting a.
Give me the 1 second chart.
Clemente, I cannot do the 1 second chart. The 1 second chart is so schizo.
What are you doing with the 1 second chart, dude?
Like you can't use this. Clemente was trading with this 1 second chart before, and it was absolutely wild. All right, so like this is what is interesting to see with these tokens. He's buying. He's probably gonna be a pump and dump, I imagine, and maybe that's what he's like setting up for his show where he does like pump and dumps and drops them into jail stool. That would be an interesting like way to pump jail stool because I don't think he's done with that. We're seeing $1.5 million worth of 5-minute volume on this already. It just launched 1 minute ago.
According to the 1 second chart, we're about to see a breakout above 3 mil here.
Let's see a breakout above 3.
We're looking for that. Boom. What did I say? That's why I read the 1 second chart, bitches. Yeah.
Right, so let's look at his holdings here and see what he has. We'll check out the holders chart. Portnoy owns 33% of this. 32.6% of this token. I don't see any tweets coming from his account right now.
So Ray, how did this go from this went from 70K to 2 mil instantly? Was that just because people were lining up like 100 Sol snipes with insane
people will
bribes?
pay 20 Sol in bribe fees plus 70 Sol. He just bought more.
Are you kidding?
He just bought more.
You just bought another $2,000. Dude, this guy's a savage.
Yeah, so he's the pizza logo here. We can overlay Portnoy buys on here. Yeah, this is pretty wild price action here. We're not quite
We got
getting to
about
the
10
legendary
minutes
one.
before this Davey Day Trader goes live.
Oh.
Ooh, big dump.
Was that him?
No, I just bought more.
That wasn't him. Okay.
Was not him. I anticipate it might have been a Barstool insider.
Yeah, the one wallet we were tracking that was front running was
That guy was trash.
Yeah, we found a wallet that was front ran his MVP buy, a token that Portnoy flipped on Friday, and then it also bought the jail Stool token sub 1 mil, and then front ran another Barstool employee on a tweet. So we were like watching that wallet.
Okay, so let's do the recap here. So we just have a chart going on at this moment, which is less exciting until we have an update on it. Let's get this recap going. So,
Okay.
so Friday, when did this token? Well, first of all, fuck Dave Portnoy.
Saturday.
When did I first post that he was dropping a token?
Friday.
We had the info Friday. He said you're a liar. We had the so by the way, the information that we had, it's time to just air it out, was that he was not going to launch the token, but he was going to endorse a token that was launched and publicly tweet and support it. Was the information that we had. Nick says, I'm going to post the full story. Dave says, fucking do it, you fucking coward. Nick doesn't do it because he respects Dave. Dave then calls Nick a cheap, greedy bastard. Nick says, all right, man, I'm sorry. My bad. Dave ends up going on and doing exactly what we were told just 1 day later. So sorry, Dave. Yeah, we lied. It wasn't Friday. Probably because the info got out. And the information we heard was that your camp was extremely stressed that we had this information about Friday's launch. Extremely stressed. Sure enough, Saturday comes.
Where did that story come from?
Listen, that's what I was hearing personally. My sources was that your camp was extremely stressed that we had this information. Sure enough, you do this on Saturday. Exactly what we were told. Like bar for bar, word for word. Exactly what we were told. And then Jail Stool is like now the best thing that you could have done for your launch.
Oh my God,
he just
huge jump.
He sold it.
Yep.
No.
Portnoy sold it.
Oh
Yep.
my God. I'm holding.
Did I just get fucking wrecked?
Yeah,
I'm holding. I
You
just
did?
got mollywopped on that.
He just sold it for $96K.
Yeah.
He wants no, and he still owns 16% of the supply. Hold the
He
line.
still has, dude, he still has 560K of it. I'm buying back in.
Hold the line, gentlemen. Hold the line, soldiers.
Oh my God, it's up to 5 mil.
Oh my God.
That buyback was genius. I just made 15 sold. Oh my God, he bought back. He bought back 94K.
Yeah, let's go.
What is this guy doing?
Let's go, dude. Hold it. Hold it.
What is this? Sold 96K, bought 94K.
This is the best timeline. Buying that dip was free money.
Fuck, dude, I got wrecked.
Did you sell?
Anyway, so are we? What were we talking about?
Yes,
I don't remember.
We're
This is
recapping the whole story.
priority. Sorry.
We said the inside information. We talked about that, etc. I'm just telling you, I'm done staring at this chart. We talked about the insider information that we had, what was going down. Portnoy was pissed. He was yelling at our camp, and essentially just did exactly what we were told. After
Why
that,
did Elon just tweet cocaine?
Who?
Elon. He just tweeted
very
a photo. Oh no, now it's gone. What the fuck is going on, dude?
anyway, to complete the day Portnoy saga, so he buys his token Jail Stool pre-graduation. It's a picture of his face behind bars. The name is El Presidente, a play on his own name. And then essentially this token runs to like 5-6 mil, and then he starts pumping it and saying okay, initially I was planning on just flipping this, blah blah blah. I'm gonna ride this out. I'm at least gonna sleep on it. And then he continues to pump it. Now it's targeting 500 mil. The token ends up crossing the 200 mil mark on Saturday evening. Retraced a bit, coming into Super Bowl Sunday. Kraken lists it, runs to about 200 million, marked the basically last local top, and then dropped below down to 77 million overnight. This morning, when he woke up and tweeted about Davey Day Trader going live, the token ran up to where it is currently at roughly 110 million. It ran up as high as 120 million this morning. It's sitting at 110 right now. So he goes live in 6 minutes on Davey Day Trader. I don't know if he's going to be trading meme coins there, talking about jail. So I'm assuming a little bit of both. I'm assuming he's going to talk about this peach play, which is going to be interesting to see. That he's buying, selling, buying back in. Like, he's all over the place. I want to know kind of, we'll dive in deeper to this after we kind of get through some the weather report and some other things. I'll have to do the weather report in a minute. But first, I want to let you know that this show is brought to you in partnership with DYDX. DYDX is the premier decentralized exchange. They've done over $2.4 trillion of volume since launching in 2021, $270 billion worth of volume in the last year. We are going to be showing a very, very exciting new segment here throughout the show where Easy is going to be doing live perps trading on DYDX. They funded a wallet for us, so we're going to show you exactly what Easy's trading on here. He's going to make some calls, make some plays, and we're going to try to run this wallet up and really cash out here. So this is DYDX. Easy, what are you looking at today?
I want a short Barachain.
Ooh, I like that. I like that play.
They got their what's it called? Their creator airdrop today. So we're going to open up a 10x short, use half our bag, and short the shit out of it.
Half?
Yup.
What's your liquidation point on the high end?
I think it's like 570, 554.
And it's at 509?
Yeah, 509 right now.
What are we looking at? 4-hour candles there? So it's been almost a day since we've seen that level.
Yep. Let's pray, boys.
All right, love to see it. We'll be following along this buy throughout the show. We're going to be running this segment throughout the month. So hopefully we run this bag up and Easy doesn't lose it in 2 days. Say again,
What'd you say, Nick?
Is this leveraged?
Oh, yeah. 10x. Our liquidation's previous support.
What is going on with this wallet?
What wallet?
I got so wrecked on fucking Dave's trade here, man.
Oh, he sold it again?
Oh, it's like 0. Yeah, so just one final recap of the peaches chart here. Down below 1 million, Dave just cashed out 87K and 69K. So Dave cashing out a ton on this token. Probably the biggest winner, I imagine. Let's take a look on BullX at
Ray, there's an insider that has made way more. That made 277K. This is suspicious. This wallet bought 25K worth of Miss Peaches right before Dave did.
All right, so we're going to use our handy dandy BullX, and we're going to call this the Barstool Insider, so we can track this wallet and get any future buys. This has a realized P&L of 1.4 million. Their most profitable positions. I mean, I don't see any other Barstool tokens listed there.
Who's the one that front runs Dave on everything? Do we have that wallet?
Yeah, it's in the Slack and in the Bodalga's Discord. We shared it there. So we're gonna do
I lost fucking 10 soul on this thing.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna do this for now. Okay. Anyway, we've covered a lot here. It's been a busy early show. Let's reset here. Say, why don't you take away the weather report, and then we'll dive a little bit deeper into today's stories.
Yep, let's get into that weather report, Ray. On Monday, 10th of February, if we look over at the crypto roundup, the majors, they're pumping this morning. You got Bitcoin over 98,000, just holding almost 100. Ethereum just under 2,700, and Solana at $208. Over the weekend, the top 3 stories. Well, firstly, celebrity meme coins, they took the spotlight as Kanye West and Dave Portnoy were speculated to be launching meme coins. Neither did, but Portnoy traded a few before adopting jail Stool and pumping it to over 200 million market cap. It was then listed by Kraken over the weekend and has since retraced to 113 million. Secondly, next up, the rumors, they just keep swirling regarding a pump fund Dutch auction style TGE. Pump fund founder Elon denied alongside the Wu blockchain report that stated that exchanges would have to build the tooling to allow for such a novel token release. And then lastly, finally, the long anticipated and much awaited for news broke this morning of an alleged OpenSea airdrop details. However, the unconfirmed requirements include age restriction, KYC, and VPN restrictions, meaning some people think that certain American citizens could be screwed over for this one. But that is all for the weather report. It is back to you in the studio.
Excellent weather report as always, Sig. A lot to unpack there. Nick, you seem to be distraught on the Peaches trade. That was a pretty bad one. What's your overall thoughts on Portnoy's handle on
Dude,
this
fuck him.
meme coin market, and what do you think he's doing with this token? Where could it go?
This token,
Jail Stool, sorry.
the one that we just got right. What just
No,
happened?
sorry, I'm talking about Jail Stool. Where do you think he takes Jail Stool? What's his plan there? Is it just meme coin trade and dump it into Jail Stool?
I honestly don't give a shit at this point because I just lost 10 soul on this fucking thing. Are you kidding me? What the hell?
And so, damn, you went hard.
I got sniped. I was up to 25 soul.
That is a tough one. Yeah, that's a tough one. I lost as well. Not quite as bad. I lost half a soul. Did you guys make out? Did you guys get out?
Oh yeah, I made 9 soul.
I had fast feet. I was in and out. I didn't hang around. I mean, this is a guy who just his profile is just so he's like gambler's addiction, poster child, and he's so all over the place. I don't really like following him into plays and holding it. So with his stuff, I just get in and out.
Yeah. This is what we saw with 2 tokens that he bought and sold on Friday. He bought first he bought Montoya, right? Was that it? Yeah, Montoya, which is a meme coin about a Spanish reality show that I honestly think Clemente needs to redo and have a video about. And he sold it a little bit later for 40K. And they did the same thing with a sub, it was a sub 50K market cap token that he sent to migration in MVP around Josh Allen. He tweeted that out and then sold that for another 20 or 30K. I think we might see that sort of behavior from him with his show today. I'm just going to kind of try to keep an eye over there to see if he's actually looking at meme coins and what he's potentially looking at. They just went live and he's live right now on his Davey Day Traders show. Started 6 minutes ago. So that'll be an interesting one to watch back and see what his thought process is, see if he's trading meme coins and what his strategy is regarding Jail Stool as well. Easy. Anything else to add for Portnoy or the celebrity blockchain kind of meta right now? Are you watching and trading these live? We saw that obviously you have mixed results. I lost a little bit, Nick lost a lot, Easy made a lot, Clemente lost, Signal was in and out.
Why are you assuming I lost? I could be making a lot of money.
I don't know. I'm just looking at the chart. Easy. What are your thoughts? Are you following more of these?
We had Nick Rage quit.
He's gone. He's just done.
Yeah, just Nick's empty chairs now there. Easy. What's your strategy in this market? Is it going to be glued on wallet tracking for Portnoy? Is it going to be looking at other?
I mean, dude, the wallet tracking is interesting, I guess, but what just happened? We just tracked Dave's wallet. We tried to snipe it. You could have hit a 2x out of it. I think you're better off not tracking some of these wallets or trading these wallets unless you have an ability to get in milliseconds after.
Yeah, are you maybe the thing is you snipe a launch. I mean, it's so hard now because you're almost capped. So that token ran to 5 mil at its absolute peak. So the next play isn't going to run as hard as that one.
No, dude. The thing is with these celebrity plays, especially for someone like Portnoy, we saw it with Nick. Your juice starts getting depleted. When you start tweeting about shit and posting tickers, there's only so many you can post about if they don't go parabolic. They start falling off in general. So, we saw Nick. Nick came from a coin pass 210K.
No, he has the juice again. He recharged it.
So he plugged himself in.
He can pump a token
today. Today, Nick will be posting a 4K market cap shit around the timeline. CA only. See, I only.
Nick, what do you have to say about
Nick?
that? Or Nick, say nothing if you're gonna do that.
Nick's gonna say nothing,
All
but I feel like almost like the whole Portnoy thing right now is not the thing to be doing because you probably have to be more patient for the next car to come out, but it's going to be something not linked to the celebrity meme coin phase. Like the market is totally chopping right now. People are just like sitting idly waiting for the next big thing. And I feel like you're going to get chopped up really bad just watching wallets, like especially the celebrity ones, rather than just waiting patiently for something like car. And you're just going to eat into your stack. And then that opportunity comes along and you're not going to have the firepower to be able to go like into it. So I don't know. I mean, everyone has a different strategy in this market, but I just feel like this idleness like bit happening as people wait for the next meta or the next opportunity. You can't like, I personally would rather just sit and wait and then deploy than just use up all my stack within, a week.
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. That was kind of the strategy I was taking on Sunday. I wasn't really aping into a ton of stuff and just going size on small plays into volume that I'd be in and out of within minutes, not holding anything in this market, which is pretty crazy. Clemente, I haven't heard any takes from you on this. Do you have any takes on this before we wrap on Portnoy, the meme coin, his strategy, like what he's doing at all?
I don't know. Like people are saying the trenches are back. They definitely are compared to like 5 days ago, but still like you see that there's only pretty much one runner that can happen at one point, right? Like we saw the country of Africa token take money out of Portnoy, the Portnoy token. So there's clear like still lack of liquidity and people that really believe in something. And I don't know, like, how much more money are we going to have to put into this? Like, Frank made another $1 million last night. Where did that come from? Right? Like, I don't feel like we're getting any net new participants necessarily on this. Maybe Portnoy, that jail Stool token did, but I don't really feel excited about the state of the trenches by any means right now.
I'm glad Kanye did not drop a coin. Like, I'm really happy he didn't. I think it would have made things worse for everyone for the month of February.
Yeah,
considering we're going into a choppy market as well.
Yeah, I wanted to touch on that one next. I haven't been filled in on necessarily what happened there. Was the Kanye situation similar to Portnoy and what was going to happen there? Or was it basically what that Sahil text message was?
Easy. Over to you.
Oh, you passed to me.
Yeah.
You're saying with Kanye?
Yeah.
I don't know. He just got really anti-Semitic.
Well, like, did he have a token planned? Like, we had some
supposedly.
Was it the same kind of thing, or was it basically what he shared in that DM with Sahil essentially?
No, it was supposed to be more than that. Like there was a little bit bigger stuff than that. It was supposed to be his token, backed by him, launched by him, like complete ownership of it.
Interesting. What do we think a Kanye token backed by Kanye would run to?
The old Kanye or the new Kanye? I miss the old Kanye.
I know, like, is the old Kanye the one before this like weekend? Because I think I don't know if like the explosive like Twitter posting like got more like eyeball / interest in it. It definitely, I would say, hurt his brand and was pretty terrible. But like, what does a Kanye token run to in this market? Is it 1 billion?
It runs to 1 billion for sure, but it runs to multi-billion. But like, I'm tired, boss. You know, dude, the trenches. Like,
that's my absolute favorite meme.
Yeah,
absolute
I'm curious.
Favorite meme.
In the comments, let me know how you guys are feeling about the trenches. Are you still going? Are you chugging along? Did you make money this weekend? Are you burnt out? Everything just feels pretty tired. However, Ray, your big balls trade ended up working out, which was great. Like, there's still money to be made, but I think you have to shift your strategy with how things are in the trenches right now. Like, I have zero motivation to be like, okay, I'm going to take my Saturday and just spend it all day looking at the computer to try to find like a runner. Fuck that, dude. Fuck that. Like, no shot. I'd rather find the things that have volume and like check in to see if something's happening. But like, yeah.
Nick, welcome back.
This motherfucker just goes on stream.
I dumped it back in. I had to do it again. If I originally paid $250 like that, I made $150. Now you think I'm bullshitting? Go watch. And you guys are still gonna fucking sell this thing? I'm going in right now. I have 155 grand of Solana, all right, which I bought. And Stool Presidente is going down right now. I could, if I wanted to, I could make, I think, $5 million a day doing this. So don't say it's all you crypto scumbags who are so greedy you won't let this thing run. I'm trying to make other people fucking money. I'm letting my crowd who doesn't know dick, I'm trying to give them a chance. Crypto scumbags won't do it. Let this thing run. Don't sell. Here, you want to see? You think I'm full of shit? Right here. I'm doing it in live time. Solana. Swap. I made this morning. Solana, 154 grand. We're going into jail, Stool. You cocks.
So he basically said,
President.
I just fucked the snipers and the wallet watchers, which is literally what just happened. And I gave him 10 SOL that he could go put into fucking jail Stool. Well, I hope that he fucking pumps this thing because I'm still holding jail Stool. So yeah.
Yeah, he hasn't bought it yet. Was that live or was that a recording you just played?
It looks like no, that's literally live. What are you talking
playing
about?
that
You have
live?
an
Okay.
alert right there saying he bought.
It's
a different wallet.
Different wallet. Yeah, he hasn't bought it yet. Yeah, so I think he's doing like I think he's like running by last year's playbook or like last cycle's playbook, where it's like you can just talk something into existence with like buys and telling people to like hold it, like when really the market is so much more sophisticated now that I don't think like that sort of tactic is going to work. Like 100K buys coming from him into the chart aren't going to push a chart to where it was last cycle when there were so many fewer options and the capital wasn't like mercenary capital rotating into the next play with the bigger ROI, because the ROI on this now is basically shot at 100 million. Like what you're going to 5x to 500 million, and like what's going to drive it there? You already had the Kraken listing. Like normally a meme coin like being talked about by Portnoy would be the biggest thing that could happen to it. He's doing that and diluting it every time he does it. So like I don't understand like what could pump this meme coin at this point, outside of him saying like, okay, I'm adopting this as just my meme coin. Like I'm not launching one. This is the meme coin. That's what sends this. That's the only thing that sends this. I think he's going to keep like trying these other things and then either ditching this completely or deciding to like fully jump in and adopt this. That's my thought process here.
Yeah, I don't know what the deal is. I basically like his thought. The thing, he is valid when he says, I don't know what I'm doing, but it's like one of these wallets. You can't copy trading someone's wallet generally is not a good idea. So that's my own fault. So I blame myself for just aping in there. That was stupid. But I think also he, you can only pump garbage so many times, and then people stop listening to you. So what you end up losing is the crypto space. But yeah, like I don't know. I feel like you can't. Your reputation is not solid if you keep degenning in and out of random tokens. Like it's just not going to work unless he were to sit and become a trader. But he's basically just insulting all the people who are in the space who basically don't hold, which I guess is a valid position. That is one of the issues. And this weekend I was in the Discord because some people were saying, what's going on with your Choose Rich Live thing, which I randomly posted as a comment to one of my posts. I think Easy, your wording of the post, I would have maybe adjusted. You're like, here's the official thing we've been cooking. I'm like, bro, we literally just made it. but So I went in the Discord and was like, yo, this isn't some major thing right now. I'm testing this out. But if you're a Bodog as well, you're going to get any of this for free. And any of the other Bodogos will get a serious discount. And but the reason that I was mentioning it, Dave just called me out.
He called you a scumbag, apparently.
Why does he hate Nick?
It's so funny.
Crypto guys,
Unmute.
so short-sighted. Let me get real liquidity from outside your crypto.
Should I just share the video?
Know how to use a Phantom wallet and how to use Moonshot and all this shit. They don't. All right, 38.
I'm just gonna share the video, Nick. You can stop that.
Can't you run the video back even if it's live? Just
I can.
slightly.
Little bit.
So when does he call me?
Rewind it about 2 minutes.
Stock market's a mixed bag. All right, I'm doing it. Good. Laugh out loud. Choose Rich. Lost 10 soul live on Peach. Good. Good. He's the all-time scumbag that choose Rich. Scumbag. Scumbag. And then they'll DM me on the side, being like, let me suck your dick, Dave. I fucking love you. Get the fuck out, you mutant.
Oh my god,
Fucking
Fuck.
dude, Davey is going absolutely ham on Nick. Is unreal. This is the V for the ages.
It's time to retaliate, Nick. It's time to let him have it.
Yeah,
It's time to let him
for a
know.
rap video?
Yeah. No, this is war. Fuck this guy.
Oh my god, that is unreal.
Hold on.
Oh man. So he's still live. He's still going. I cannot wait to watch this back in its entirety. Crazy stuff here. Obviously showing that his knowledge of the crypto market and his like hubris to think he's going to come in here and like launch a token that's going to like go nuts is just wild to see. Down below 80 mil now for Jail Stool amidst his rant. Yeah, wild stuff. Excited to see this war out here in the markets. Before we go to the next topic, Easy, how's that bear chain short looking?
We're down about $100.
Not bad, not bad. Can you claim your bear token yet? That was my next question.
Nope. Once that claim goes live, I think we win. I think we win.
So that's today, right?
Yeah, that's today for creators.
And you're going to decentralize your governance tokens as well?
I'll be decentralized and attacking the floor with those tokens. Yeah.
That's good. Love to see that. Other information that I want to talk about outside of the absolutely wild Portnoy story is the pump fund Dutch auction TGE rumor swirling around. Woo Blockchain reported on this. A-Line denied it. Woo said he has like information from exchanges talking about it, including documents signed. A Dutch auction mechanism would be a first for a token launch TGE. What do we think that could look like? Is that bullish or bearish in your opinion, Easy?
I think a Dutch auction for it's bearish. Like pay X amount of money for the tokens versus just getting airdrop tokens. It's also like, granted, we don't know if the token's going to quote have utility or something. Like that's where my brain goes is like, if this gives rev share of any capacity, that token's worth multiple billions. But I doubt that they do that. We'll see.
Nick, you got to tweet out. You got to be like, Portnoy calls me a mutant. His token drops from 115 mil to 67 mil. Like, you gotta be some kind of retaliation on the timeline here. 66 mil.
He just tweeted out, "Fuck Stool Presidente."
Look at this. This thing is just in free fall. 68 mil now. absolute free fall. I don't think we've seen a candle like this.
Holy shit.
Just post a screenshot of that, Nick, in the comment as a reply to your tweet.
Giving back all gains from this morning, lower than we were when we woke up. This level hasn't been seen since the day it launched. 61 mil, getting ready to drop below 60 mil here. Mess with Nick, lose 30 million in market cap. CTO Peach and flip jail school. That's the real play there. Nick buying Peach up. Well, he probably still holds it, right? Let's check
He
that.
still holds a bunch, I think.
So if he didn't hold Peach,
No, he doesn't hold any of it. Ray, on that pump fund, if that's true, that would be brutal. If they do a Dutch auction for there, how would that even work? It's just you bet on, you put money in at a specific market cap.
I have no idea. They said that exchanges have to build customized tooling around it. It feels like a way to get like maximum extracted value for that token. A thought experiment I kind of posed over the weekend and kind of thought about is like, where does a pump fund token land in terms of circulating market cap? Like, what would you compare it to? Where would you put it? I was looking at basically the crypto top 100 at this point. And I was thinking, like, would you put a circulating market cap for pump fund like above or below Hyperliquid at 8 billion floating? Easy. What do you think?
If they,
Yeah, go ahead, Sig.
sorry, I was going to say, like, Ray, I think like if they were to do similar to what you're saying, like Hyperliquid, I mean, I don't talk about market caps, but I think it would do extremely well if they did a similar 100% to the community. If they go and do what we're speculating with like a TGE, not only do I think that's extremely bearish, I think it opens the door for a competitor to come in and potentially usurp them, because they've taken, they've made a huge amount of money in this market, rightly so. They built a very good product and it serves what people want. However, we're seeing other products keep coming out, trying to compete with them. Nothing has been able to take that momentum, sort of be like a close number two, like that kind of like OpenSea blur. But that kind of token drop with a TGE format would just, I think, kill their reputation. And then something like Vector, if it was to move to desktop, could potentially, I'm not saying it could take over, but it gives those kinds of products more momentum for people to use them.
Real quick, the reason this jail stool took a huge nuke is because on his live stream he said he's still contemplating making his own coin.
See, that's the thing. Like, if you're gonna do that, like, and you're not gonna adopt this, like, jail stool has no chance. Just dump it. Don't say that. Just dump it at that point. Unbelievable.
I mean, when he says stuff like that, it just shows that he just has no idea what he's talking about. No idea. But he thinks.
Why is Nick off stage? Nick, can we bring you back?
He put himself off. Bring him back.
He put himself on timeout for a bit.
Nick, what's going through your brain right now, man?
Well, two things. One, I have lotion in my left eye, so I decided to put on some moisturizing lotion this morning and fucking my, like, literally. So I just want to put Visine on that eye. But I want to make a video being like, this is what fucking happens when you don't know what you're doing. Don't want to listen to anybody. Want to roll it alone. Go back to your fucking casino.
Yeah.
Go back to the sports book.
I mean, just publicly vindicating and talking shit about his token would be really good. Just talking smack. Send that shit to zero. A choose rich token. We're not launching one, but if there was, it would flip.
Very interesting.
It would be the rounding call for the trenchers. Be like, fuck Dave Portnoy, and that would flip his token.
He's look at him right now. He's looking at it like he wants to launch it.
Okay,
that smile on his face.
Doing that. We are not doing that. How do you find like 90% of it though?
Right. Well, right when the token launches, you can purchase 90% of it if you'd like. The first buy. So as a developer, I think it'd be about 80 SOL. I think it's 85 SOL bound one.
Yeah, Easy just knows offhand. He doesn't wear that turban face mask thing and rug people on pump fun. That's definitely
when you sit there and watch the trenches get auto bonded in one click for 85 SOL every single time, multiple times a day, or you watch Cupsy buy 62 SOL at a 10K market cap and it almost bonds, you can kind of do the math.
Yeah, love to see it. Yeah, this is wild. We got a little derailed there when Nick came back. We were talking about pump fund, like, why has nobody vampire attacked him? $500 million in revenue. The product isn't like that hard to replicate. It's like not like a super large code base. I saw Liam posting about this on Twitter, talking about also like Uniswap launched their token 1 week after being vampire attacked by SushiSwap. OpenSea never launched a token. Blur ate their lunch. There is FUD in the waters with a potential Dutch auction style token launch for Pump Fun. Like, I feel like there's a ton of room for a competitor to come in, airdrop token to Pump Fun holders, offer some sort of utility for that token on the platform, and try to compete. We've seen like other launches, but like they kind of didn't take that route. They, instead of going community airdrop, they really just went like right to market with Pumpkin and GoFundMe. I think that there is room if someone wants to build like a good sustainable product to do attempt a vampire attack on Pump Fun. I feel like the overhead isn't huge since it's not very tough to do. Like just making a clone with some sort of unique mechanic to it. I think we see that sometime in the next couple months. And if we don't, then it's a missed opportunity for sure.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not a fan of that guy.
Yeah. Did you guys see Tom Brady talking about Bitcoin on the Sunday conversation with Caleb Presley?
No. What do you say?
Yeah, I'm gonna play this clip right now. It's just a funny. This video in whole is pretty funny. I caught this. Somebody shared in the Bedoggos Discord. But here's Brady talking. It's basically like a sort of like an ad, like interview comedy sketch type deal.
Obviously, everyone knows the past, so we're not going to get into the nitty gritty of the past. But my question for you is, do you still believe in Bitcoin?
Yes.
You do.
Yeah.
Glennie, have you ever had any Bitcoin?
Yeah, we had one together. Did you share one?
What happened to it?
Did you lose it?
Yeah, I lost it. How'd you lose it?
It was in a company that I think went bankrupt.
Talking about FTX, but it's cool seeing Tom Brady talking about Bitcoin. Still has belief, and a couple of the Barstool goons get gooned by FTX.
He said it's a company matter.
It's a company matter.
That's a good one by Glennie. Glennie with little zinger to Tom.
Yeah. K-Stool is migrating, somebody said.
It is.
Dude, I'm tired, boss. Like, again, this is like, I'm not buying something just because I hope Dave's going to buy it. And then, like,
Well, he's not. No, the thing is, like, people would buy this despite Dave. Right?
it.
I don't think Dave buying has legs at this point. Like we said, it'll probably have a brief pump.
It's live in a nuke.
He's a weak meta. I'm sorry. He's such a weak meta. I'm just so ready for us to skip him.
It's the Andrew Tate meta all over again.
It's just like we're just here twiddling our thumbs, just waiting for something interesting to happen. He's such a weak meta. Like, we wouldn't even be talking about him 2 months ago. Like November, December, we wouldn't even be talking about him. And yet somehow he's dominating our attention and the timeline.
We were waiting on a Nazi to drop a token. Kanye, who decides to post swastika things on his site and then just deletes the site and his Twitter account because he's like, oh, maybe I had the opportunity to express myself for a moment. Get the hell out of here. What the fuck? This is, I mean, honestly, I don't like the 10 soul. I deserve fucking aping into that just blindly. So I actually don't really, whatever, you get what you deserve with that. But when it comes to the overall trenches, dude, people are fucking desperate for money. And I think that's the thing where it's like, dude, it's just a negative ass culture. And when we're like, all the people that are like, oh man, I'm glad, like, I don't know. Kanye, for a moment, I was like, oh, maybe he's getting good. And then I'm just like, nope, still the same, still the fucking same. And even Dave didn't want to be associated with Kanye. That was actually his original frustration with my tweet, was that he was in the same tweet as Kanye.
Yeah.
So he's some like holy patron of that Dave Portnoy is a saint who's literally just promoting prize picks on like his what are the
Yeah, but Nick, I kind of get it. Like Kanye, just this week, you basically, whether she volunteered or whether she didn't, what he pulled off at the Grammys got so much like negative attention to what he did to his wife. Then he goes on and I happen to have him on notice this week, and he's just been on a tyrant of just like I mean, you just don't know what the hell's going through that guy's head. So it gets to like 1 week later, no, Friday night. And so to be like, no one would want their name next to Kanye's this week. Like no one, no matter how much of a scumbag they are, because Kanye's just taking it to a new level. Like you're saying, we all thought he was getting better. You think that it's like, oh, bad PR from his ex-wife, blah, blah, blah. And people are working against him. It's like, nope, there it is again. So like, I kind of understand Dave's point of view. And like, I'm not a big Dave fan. I just think he's like a really weak meta for crypto right now.
I get his point of view as well. I think his position is legit. The reality though is he doesn't realize, he should realize that his reputation is based on the actions that he's taking. And it seems like he doesn't view his actual public communication as like having any negative thing, that his ego is so big that he thinks he can just continue to like go and just like launch shit, and that people are going to be like, this is the greatest thing ever. Ico Beast, I think, had the best tweet here. It says, only one coin. Everybody knows the rules. And that basically is that's the rule. So like, if he's going to be like, yo, fuck these crypto people, who are the same people that are going to be the ones that are going to actually buy his token, that are the ones that are the reason that the price goes to $1 billion. The Trump token went to $1 billion because a bunch of degens, and then 80 billion because the initial crypto market decided to ape their entire portfolio into it. Because everyone was like, this is the president launching a fucking token. And so, and I think like there's an underappreciation of the reality that there's a lot of fucking big bags waiting on the side to put money in.
It just shows he's clearly out to lunch, dude. Like him being like, yeah, I don't want the mutants to make money. You guys are selling, as I'm saying, I'm holding this for years. I want my people to make money. The only reason this even went up in the first place is because retail couldn't buy it. So it's like, we're the ones that sent it to that price action. And then to end your like rant of how mad you are at the space for, quote, selling your token with, I'm still considering launching my own coin, shows just how out to lunch you are. Like the second you do that, jail Stool nukes and every single person holding the bag gets wrecked, including your whole audience. Literally every single one of them.
That's the thing that's so wild, is so many people got fucking wrecked who are his audience. That's the thing that's
his audience will get wrecked significantly faster than anybody who's in this space. This space knows how to navigate them significantly faster. The audience sitting on Kraken, sitting on Coinbase, wherever this token gets listed, slamming sell and not getting a sell in while on chain is able to get in and out fluidly is going to be, and then you know who's going to get blamed is Portnoy. And him being like, I'm telling you transparently what I'm doing. Just because you're transparent doesn't mean you're going to beat the crypto native people. You don't even know what you're doing. And yet you're confident that your audience is going to be able to front run the people who literally stare at their screen for 14 hours a day, cooking your tokens.
And then hops on to a fucking in the middle of the Super Bowl to be like, yo, I'm going to have a competition for an ad. I'm going to have a competition for you crypto people to go make a video ad. What?
Yeah,
I don't understand what the fuck. What are you talking? Hey kids, here's what I'm gonna do. I got a plot here. For every $1 billion that I make, I'm gonna reinvest $5,000. I'll buy it. Every $1 billion that I make and this token goes up, I'll invest $5,000.
Yeah, he just doesn't understand it. Like the merch thing, he thought the merch thing was going to be huge. He's like, I'm releasing merch, and all the profit is going towards this token. And he like made like he's like, here's the 20K buy, and chart went down. Like he doesn't understand what moves markets in this current crypto market. He's still stuck in Safe Moon 2021 land, where like all you had to do was like talk about things relentlessly, and the price went up. Like he doesn't understand the current market, and he's refusing help from crypto native people who want to help him, I feel like. So it's on him at this point. I'm going to continue to trade on things that could pump on the back of this. I will.
It just reminds me of the Tate meta, dude. It's like 1 for 1 with how Andrew Tate tried to do his bullshit. Was pick a couple coins, pump the shit out of them. Eventually, people stop caring, stop listening to you, and giving a shit about what your crypto take is. You rotate into buying a bunch of bullshit, hoping it pumps with wallet trackers and dumping on their heads. And then eventually nobody tracks your wallet anymore. And it comes out that you're just not a good trader. Like, dude, Portnoy got rinsed during the COVID trading cycle where Davey Day Trader started. Absolutely slaughtered. And he's sitting here saying, I'm confident I'll make $500 million trading the trenches this year. Like, the second you lose your steam, I promise you will piss away more money than you could possibly imagine.
Dude, his ego to be like, I can just print $5 million every day. Which is just a fucking insult, basically, because the people like Frank had an incredible run there this weekend with his portfolio. He made like $2 million this weekend, which I think doubled his portfolio. Like it was insane, or at least $1 million. He made a bunch on the fucking jail stool. He made a bunch on the car. And I think like ultimately him making $1 million or $2 million is a big deal. But Dave coming out being like, I'm gonna make $5 million a day. I can do this every fucking day. I'm a genius. I guess that's the thing that I'm just like, dude, you don't understand the space at all. You've like anyone that wanted to give you feedback, you were just like, fuck off. The one time he responded was the one time that I ended up, what was I going to say? The one story that he sent was, or reacted to, was when I called him out on launching a token. And then he went and traded a token within 24 hours of the whole thing. And then it's just shit talking the entire time. So I'm like, all right, man, fuck this guy. I've had it. I've anybody, or Rasmer should go have him on stream. I heard, like, or Thread Guy or someone like that. They can go talk about it. Figure out what to do.
Is that a shot at Raspberry? Like, yeah, you can have him. You can have him, Rasmer.
But I don't want anything. I invite me on the pizza thing again. Fuck off. I'm not coming on it. I don't care what the deal is. I don't need. I didn't need. Well, I'm not going to talk about the random beef that I got into for about 30 seconds this weekend because
it's not worth it.
But the bottom line is, I don't need nobody needs Dave Portnoy to navigate the crypto markets.
What you need is, you need banks. You do need banks. You need him, dude.
You need banks to explain to you and every other celebrity how to make money.
Yo, because he really does this shit, dog. He really does. He moves like this, bro. He's been doing this for 15 plus years.
Yo, I've been doing this for a while, man. I also like look at my people that are with me. Yo, Thread Guy, stand behind me. Yo, Frank, stand behind me.
Yo, crypto nerds. Crypto nerds.
Yo, yeah, crypto geek losers. Yo, what do you think? Oh, your face looks funny. Like, what are we talking about? Dude, fuck all these people. All I've learned from all of this is that all these people that are like that were like, yes, there's another celebrity in this space. We learned this before. The people the people that have a fucking audience, they have egos that are just through the fucking roof, think they're the like God's greatest thing. And the moment that they have an opportunity to just extract some money from this space, they want to, and they, with 100% without fail, will fuck up every single time because their ego is so much higher than their willingness to actually participate. And by the way, the messages that were in his DMs was, bro, rather than being a fucking idiot on camera, you can help your audience. Those were the messages that I sent.
I say you leaked the DMs. He said you were sucking him off in the DMs.
That thrust
I've
was
never seen Nick suck anyone off besides himself. So I don't believe Dave here. Personally, I don't believe Dave here. I think you air out the DMs. I think you send them.
Let me delete a couple things first. Easy.
No, I can't. Can you delete individual messages?
I have no idea.
What's up?
Easy. How's our bear short?
We got stopped out.
Really?
Yeah, we lost $280.
Oh no.
I mean, dude, that was an insane thing to do.
Well, next time we're gonna use 50x leverage on Bitcoin or ETH or Sol.
So good.
Isn't it only? Isn't there only $1,000 available and you already burned 25% of it?
Yep.
Oh my god!
Why is Barra pumping into the release? That was a question.
Because it was priced in.
It was priced in. So this is a bullish unlock, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
I know this got shorted the shit on hype. There's like no short action. It's all long action on the order, folks. Easy was one of these.
Yep.
Yeah. So trade on DYDX, DYDX.trade if you want to trade along with us as we speed run $1,000 into the dumpster. You can also look at their Mega Vault if you want to be a little less risk on. Currently estimated at 16% APR. TVL of 59 million deposited into the Mega Vault. You earn fees on all the people who are trading on their platform. 16% right now. This is adjustable and changes over time. Check them out, dydx.trade if you want to get involved today. We've talked about a lot today. Is there anything else we want to talk about before we wrap up today? Is there anything else you want to air here, Nick, before we go?
No, I'll tweet I'm going to tweet the messages, the 2 messages that I sent, which he viewed as sucking him off. Yeah. And then also, and his only response to that was "fuck you."
Classic. Well, it sounds like he had some plan in place that got sideswiped by the information leak, and he is just salty about it and is going to continue to hammer on about. Oh, Sig, good point. We didn't really talk about OpenSea. OpenSea airdrop details were sort of released. There is a wallet connect and a signature with terms of service that says that you will be required to KYC. There's a 18-year-old age restriction, and there could be a VPN restriction on the OpenSea airdrop. What happens like if OpenSea is non-US and they ban VPNs from this claim? Easy, as resident expert of crystal clear OpenSea information, can you provide a little bit of details here?
Yep, they're scumbags, right? The absolute scumbags. If you also read some of the terms and services, BVI laws, where the OpenSea Foundation does not allow for more than $100 in gifts. So we'll see how they circumvent the $100 maximum gift allocation in the BVI. Which
price is zero to start with, right? Maybe that's bullish.
Technically,
I don't know how it works. Nick, what are you gonna say?
So what's the OpenSea thing? Like, can someone walk through the
Okay,
whole-
so real quick, as the resident OpenSea maxi expert, inside source, you have to KYC. They do have a restricted list for countries that will not be allowed to claim the airdrop. There is an allocation checker, of course. You have to be over 18, and they're going to have VPN protection, not allowing users to use VPNs.
Yeah, so essentially what this could amount to in terms of US-based people is no airdrop in the US, essentially. And that's probably the biggest thing that comes from this announcement, is that they may be doing just international airdrops only. In that scenario, Sig is going to cash in. I'll be cashing in with my Mongolian passport. Clemente will be doing well, I think, down in Chile. So I don't know about Easy and Nick, though. They might be out on this one.
I got a UK passport. I'm chilling.
So ouch. So Nick lost 10 soul. Then Jail Stool goes down, and he's not going to get the OpenSea airdrop.
Why am I not getting the OpenSea airdrop?
Because go on, Marie.
I was going to say KYC, it may be restricted from the US.
It may be.
Yeah. Speculated. We have
no information, definitive or not. And if it is restricted from the US, my dad lives in Belgium. Well, I'll just have him fucking be the person that claims it.
Oh, you're good then. So we're all good.
We're all rich.
That's great.
No, I'm not claiming it because I'm protesting OpenSea, actually. I'm not claiming it. So, yeah, screw you, OpenSea. Protesting. I'm Team Blur. Ride or die.
Ride or die, Team Blur. That's going to do it for today's episode. I had a lot of fun today. Thank you all for tuning in. Catch us Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. Eastern time. Catch us on major podcasting platforms. We're on Spotify. We're on Apple. get to watch us back on YouTube so you can see our faces as we lose 10 Sol on Peach Coins, amongst other things. Have a great Monday. We'll catch you tomorrow.